the Heartz of Matlock vlog. This week, I want to focus on autism sensory seeking versus sensory avoiding behaviors. So, when it comes to sensory, there are many types of inputs that can affect our different senses. So, when we think of sensory input, we think of having 5 senses: sight, smell, hearing, taste, and touch. Those are common examples of things kids seek and avoid from those senses. So sight, like visual patterns, certain colors or shapes, moving or spinning objects. Smell, like specific smells. Some kids like to smell everything, while some kids are able to detect an object to smells that other people don't notice. Hearing, loud or unexpected sounds like fire alarms or blenders, singing, hair clippers, that vibration, repetitive or specific types of noises. Taste, so specific tastes like spicy, sour, bitter, or minty, and textures like crunchy, chewy, or mushy. Chewing or sucking on non-food objects like shirt sleeves or collars or toys, just different things. And touch from other people, touching and fiddling with objects, tight or soft clothing and certain textures or surfaces. So with those inputs, you have 2 types. You have sensory seekers and you have sensory avoiders. So when it comes to sensory seekers, a sensory seeking person with autism, may feel understimulated or need specific types of interaction to feel calm or grounded. To rectify feelings of discomfort, they may deliberately look for specific sensory experiences. Such things can include rough play with physical impact, like wanting or giving tight hugs, having a high tolerance for pain, or just no sense of that pain that's being given to that child, hurting themselves or others without meaning to, lack of awareness of personal space, so being very close up on people, wanting to touch people or things without an awareness of boundaries, not reacting to heat or cold as expected, like hot water or hot or cold things is minimal to no reaction to those certain things. Seeking a spicy or sour taste, difficulty with sitting still, just constantly on the move, holding objects with excessive pressure, craving fast or intense movement, so wanting to run and want things to go fast, just doing fast things. Walking with loud or heavy steps. They enjoy jumping, hopping, bumping, crashing into things. They not knowing their own strength. So kids may here, and they may snatch something from you, or pull something away. They may not know their own strength, and they prefer rough play. So rough play versus having calm, relaxing play, not being in people's personal space and stuff. They like rough play. So when it comes to sensory seekers, what can help them? A few things that can help them, like weighted blankets or weighted vests, like tight hugs, fidget toys, chewing gum, and exercise and play, especially activities with pushing or pulling. So when it comes to sensory avoiders. Sensory avoiders, most sensory avoiders are oversensitive. This may be referred to as hypersensitivity. They experience sensory input more intensely than the average person. They avoid it because it's overwhelming to them. So kids who sensory avoid may seem timid at times. They may be picky eaters or particular about the types of clothes they wear. So a sensory avoider, they don't like being hugged or kissed, even by family, being startled or frightened by unexpected sounds and bright lights, hear background noises other people aren't able to detect, like worrying about being bumped in line or touched by other kids while playing. They refuse to wear like scratchy or tight clothes, so like tags on the back of shirts or pants and stuff. Be wary and avoiding of swings and other playground equipment that provides a vestibular or proprioceptive input. So have trouble knowing where their body is in relation to other people or objects. They prefer to be in quieter environments and avoid crowds. Sensory avoiders, they have a difficulty of trying new foods or limited diet, like they like to stick to specific items. So what can help sensory avoiders? Sensory breaks. So removing a child from the environment of the stimulus, can help calm them down, help relax them. Sitting away from sunlight or buzzing or bright lights, noise canceling headphones, cutting out the tags, from the shirts, or having clothing that's soft, non-biting fabric, providing advance warning when going into an environment they may find disturbing, and introducing sensory experiences slowly in a loving environment. So like play with sand or rice, and those things. So it is very common for, kids with autism to kind of have areas of both sensory seeking and avoiding, and I can speak from experience with that when it comes to my own child. So just to give, some experiences of particular things with those. So like my son, he doesn't like the buzzing of clippers. So like he hasn't been to a barbershop yet. He's 4 years old, going on 5 later this year. Hasn't been to a barbershop yet. But like when I cut his hair, it's hit or miss. Like some days he's absolutely fine. He'll sit there, no problem, no whining, let me cut his hair. We done quick, fast, in a hurry. Other times he's like hysterical, like uncontrollable, or like reaching out for his mother. It's like just wanting to do everything but sit there and get his hair cut. But again, that that vibration and that noise on his head, he doesn't like that. Loud noises, he sometimes reacts by having a loud reaction himself. So like if we're out, we hear like fire truck or ambulance or something, he may just like yell out, hey, like yell something at the top of his lungs just by hearing loud noises. Particular eating habits. So he's very, very particular when it comes to eating and drinking. Like he loves, juice, water. But like when it comes to eating, he has his specific ways of doing things. So like he likes Pop-Tarts. So with Pop-Tarts, it's kind of similar to his mother. He doesn't like the outside edges, so he would literally just eat all of the inside, and then you would just have all the outside areas of that Pop-Tart left on his plate. Like he likes chicken patties, so like chicken patties, a thing I noticed him start doing now is he likes to like scrape off the breading sometimes. Like sometimes he doesn't, but sometimes he likes to scrape it off. Then like chicken. So like chicken, he's not at the level where he wants to hold actual chicken wings. He wants you to break it into pieces. Like that's the only way he will eat chicken. If we put like wings on his plate, he'll just let them sit there and just keep saying chicken, chicken until, you know, we tear it apart into pieces for him to eat. Jumping and crashing into things. So this is funny to me because him and his big brother, his older brother, he loves playing with him, and they just be like crashing into each other, falling on each other, jumping on each other, like. But he will even do that on his own. Like he jump off the couch onto the floor and smashing into the floor, like running into the wall, fall down. Like he finds it fun and, you know, entertaining to him. So he loves that. He loves hugs and kisses, but only when he wants to. So you could say, you know, Jace, give me a hug. Get daddy a hug. Get daddy a kiss. And he'd be like, no, real loud. Like he loves to answer very loudly to it. Don't matter what type of space we're in. Like you ask him something, yes or no. But when he wants a hug or kiss, he come up to you like hug, kiss. Like when he's ready. But he does that to, you know, plenty of family members. But if he's doing that to his mom and father, like that's just how he is. He wants hugs and kisses when he's ready for those. And then lastly, it's like when my wife or I come home, I come through the door, he always say like, Mommy, I'm back. Daddy, I'm back. So when we're with his brother, like we pick him up from school, we come in and be like, you know, Mommy, I'm back. We be like, oh, say hi to Kaden or say hi to your brother. And he don't say nothing. Like, he won't say, brother, I'm back, or Kaden, I'm back. You just be looking at us like, no, I don't want to say that. So all that, those are, you know, some examples of my 4-year-old son who's on the autism spectrum. Just some of the things he likes. Like also like particular vehicles and cars and such. So he loves construction vehicles, like a garbage truck, and then like all of the construction vehicles. He can name excavators, bulldozers, plows. Like he loves all those, and he loves to talk about them. So, you know, hopefully this was helpful to anyone out there. And, you know, please, as always, like, subscribe, share, stay safe out here, be a great human, have a heart, and until next time, peace.